Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Mike B here. Today I'm going to be going over the kind of first reaction unboxing. I already unboxed it to tell you the truth, but we'll just pretend it's my first time. Unboxing of these two quote-unquote shooter grade Star Model BM pistols in 9x19mm that I purchased from Aim Surplus a couple weeks ago and just picked them up last night. So an email came out, their newsletter, and said that there were like 60 of these available and they were going to go fast. I hit the refresh button and there were like 40 available, so I ended up getting two. They were super cheap, $169 a piece. I don't mind shooter grade stuff because it's just got some wear on it, which we'll get to in a second when we go over the condition and stuff. I love this stuff, chipped grip Glocks, shooter grade pistols, my kind of thing. Cheap and they function great. So, never owned a Spanish pistol before. I know the Star pistol is a very, very common and very popular model in the one in the 9x19. So anyway, I just kind of was looking at the Star Model BM, which is a shorter version of the Star, which is a clone of the 1911 with some minor differences, but from a distance you won't be able to tell the difference. So anyway, we'll just start right here, and this is how they came. They came in the original boxes with, I don't know what that stands. It's probably like a export thing saying that they're no longer in military service. This one's got the individual's name written on it. Sorry about the finger in the camera. This one's got the individual's name written on it right there, as you can see. This one doesn't, but as you can see, we'll open this up. On the inside, you got initials up there. So this is what you see when you open up these boxes, right? You see the contents and everything. They're different colors and whatever. So pretty much it says, one pistol, 2 magazines, a cleaning rod, and the instruction manual. Well, there's everything in here except one of the magazines, so they only came with one each. Not a big deal. Anyway, so this is what you see when you open the box initially, right? And I was pretty impressed that they came in the original boxes. I'm kind of a sucker for historical stuff like that. So when you move the manuals, move them up there, you see the guns. The guns are in great shape. Cleaning rods, great shape. All right, so this is what you're going to be getting. I'll try to zoom in a little bit or pull the camera up there so you can see. These are shooter grades, mind you. These were the cheap ones. Doesn't look like rust on there. It's just patina on the trigger. Not a big deal. I'll take them out of the box here and you can see more of like the detail. I'll kind of zoom in and stuff on these. But right now you can see that this is the first impression. This is like you opening up the box that you bought, right? So now we'll move on to kind of taking the pistols out and messing with them and showing you the wear and stuff. Okay, so first of all, we're going to kind of go through really quick just one of the manuals. Kind of show you briefly. So you got Star. I don't read Spanish, so I'm not going to be able to translate everything. It's just kind of cool. Seeing the gun, it's got the takedown list, the parts list. Got the functioning of it, how to engage the safety, when the safety's on, how to carry it, blah, 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 blah. Disassembly, reassembly, and then the kind of stats on it, and then the nice logo. So you got that, and then what's really interesting is like it's dated 11 of 79 on this one. The other one's dated 1 of 77. So that's kind of interesting because when you pull one of these pistols out, this is the one that I'm going to probably be using. It's the worst, quote-unquote, of the two. What you've got here is a really nice example of a quote-unquote shooter grade. The roll mark is kind of, I'll try to show you. It's kind of a little bit lighter because it's got a lot more holster wear, but you can still see it for sure. So here's what the barrel looks like. See that? There's the import mark and everything. So this is just kind of showing you what you get when you get a shooter grade, something from Aim Surplus. All right, you can see that it's just in fantastic condition, right? I don't care if they're immaculate and the bluing's all good. I'm just glad that I got some early ones, right? So this is dated, as you can see, right there on the trigger guard right there. There'll be a 2-digit number. That's usually the year, from what I understand, and it makes sense because it's dated the same as the instruction manual with it. So that's pretty cool. 1979. This is an earlier one because it's got the bluing on it instead of a more matte finish. It's kind of shiny, and it doesn't have the ramped front sight. So these are both actually like this. They're both the earlier designs. You got the thumb safety right there that engages. or you can actually use the hammer as a safe, kind of like a 1911. So this doesn't have a grip safety on it, right? It doesn't have a grip safety, but that's fine by me. I really don't see the point in that. I mean, on a 1911, it is what it is, but it does have a magazine safety, so you have to have the magazine in for it to fire. I'll just show you the other one real quick. I did buy 2 of them at that price because I figured I wouldn't be able to get them for that price ever again. And so this one, the roll mark's a little bit more defined. You can see the logo right there. There, just kind of let you see that for a little bit. Same thing at the thumb safety right there. And there's obviously the slide release. I'll go over a technical video in the future. Again, it's a single action only, just like a 1911. And look at that. I mean, this is just a gorgeous pistol. And yeah, it's got holster wear on it. But this one doesn't even have patina on the trigger. So, look at that. No, I'm not bragging. I'm just like pretty much saying that just because something says shooter grade on it doesn't mean it's going to be a piece of crap. Shooter grade means, it doesn't matter if you take it out and shoot it because it's already a little bit scuffed up and been worn, which I love. The first thing I noticed, when I pulled this out of the box is, it fits my hand absolutely freaking perfect. Like, it is so comfortable. It's actually up there with my Israeli Jericho 941P. And if you know me, you'll know that thing's like my Nerdgasm, just absolutely hand grip, perfect pistol. And this is really close for being an older design. The grip is a little bit small, which I love, right? It's a little bit short and small, but it fits absolutely perfect. I have big hands. I like small grips for whatever reason. Yeah, I kind of set myself up for that one. I know what you're thinking. Anyways, this thing is probably the one that I'll be using for shooting more because it's got a little bit more wear and stuff, and it's just more worn down and comfortable. That one's in a little bit better condition. So yeah, I just noticed that it fits my hand very, very comfortably, right? It's a very comfortable handgun. The sight radius is very easy. It's just pretty much like a 1911, but shorter relief. And then, yeah, I cannot wait to shoot this thing. It's got an 8-round magazine, as you can see. I don't know what that yellow sticker is, but it was there. 8 rounds, 9mm, not a bad little gun. For 169 bucks. So actually, no, it was 195 a piece with the FFL fee and everything, which for under 200 bucks for a 9mm handgun, that's this, nice. I don't see how you can go wrong with that. So, sorry if you missed these. Like, it sucks. I just happened to be looking at the computer at that point. They sent it, and I was just gonna buy one, and then all of a sudden, like I said, they went from like 60 some in stock to like 40, and I was like, oh Jesus. So I just bought 2, and I'll definitely be making a shooting video on this. I got some more 9mm coming, thanks to you patrons on Patreon. This month's and part of last month's pledges went to getting more 9mm so I can do some more videos. This came out of my personal fund, of course. Like, I don't spend much of the Patreon money on like guns because obviously I keep those forever, and that's kind of not fair. But the ammo that I need to shoot them to make videos is definitely for my patrons. So thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate that. If you're not a supporter yet, you should definitely check out the link in the description because that gives me money, a little bit of extra money that I don't have to self-fund. I can kind of crowd-fund, and you get exclusive content on there and access to videos that I don't post on YouTube. And we do polls and live streams once I get unbanned for posting a video about a Mosin Nagant that was not inappropriate, but my account got flagged. So anyway, yeah, I'll just give you some little gun porn here for a second. Again, this is the more used one. You can see the year. Oh wait, yeah, so this is 79, and that one, I'll show you again. This one is funny because the booklet's dated 77, 1 of 77. And then this pistol's dated 1976. So this was probably made in December 1976 and then boxed up and sent out from the factory in 77, which is pretty cool. So yeah, again, check out the Patreon because that'll allow me to get ammunition for stuff like this and make cool videos. So, yeah. If you got any questions, go into my Patreon and become a supporter for $1 a month and ask on there, or you can go into my YouTube page, Mike B YouTube, Facebook page, Mike B, and ask a question on there. These are pretty cool guns. I really cannot wait to shoot these. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video and learned something. There'll be more videos in this series because I'm kind of getting obsessed with this little thing. It's really comfortable. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you on the next video.